I turned an old rundown sawmill into a business that consistently makes thousands of dollars a month. But the thing is, I could have started making money even faster if I'd have realized what was stopping my business from thriving. I believe that 93% of sawmill owners make the very same mistakes that are killing their revenue. So in this video, I'm going to show you those common mistakes that sawyers make that are costing them thousands. Let me paint you a quick picture. Imagine you're a customer urgently needing lumber. You call two different sawmills. One says, I can start cutting once you place your order, while the other confidently replies, I've already got exactly what you need in stock. Who do you think gets the job? Exactly, the proactive sawmill owner who's prepared ahead of time. I learned this lesson firsthand. My old struggling sawmill was barely breaking even until I changed one simple thing. I started cutting inventory strategically ahead of demand and consistently advertising my available products. Suddenly, those slow, frustrating months transformed into steady, five-figure profits. Why? Because I was no longer waiting. I was actively meeting customer needs before they even knew they had them. A really good friend of mine, Mr. Robert Westfall, some of you may know him from this channel, or TC Sawmills, from interviews at Triple R Blade Sharpening. He gave me the wisest advice that changed my way of thinking. His exact words was, you can't sell what you don't have. That statement changed how I did things around here. The great news is, this costly mistake is completely fixable by proactively cutting lumber ahead of demand and regularly showcasing your inventory. You'll never miss another opportunity again. What's even better than that, when you consistently have what customers need, word of mouth spreads fast, bringing you even more business without extra effort. It's free marketing. I'm going to show you what you can do right now to fix this problem. First, we're going to look at the past sales and identify your most popular products. Second, schedule regular cutting sessions to keep those products in stock ahead of demand. Actively advertise your ready-to-go inventory online, social media, or even with simple roadside signs. Just these few proactive steps can transform your sawmill from a passive, reactive operation into thriving, profitable business. Another hidden profit drain that's quietly costing you money. Ignoring a powerful customer base that's right under your nose, ready to buy and eager to spread the word about. Here's the critical mistake you're likely making right now. Overlooking smaller, specialized woodworking niches. These communities, furniture builders, hobbyist craftsmen, local wood turners, are hungry buyers actively looking for high quality lumber. Yet most sawyers never reach out to them, missing out on immediate sales and valuable future growth. For instance, I listed some hardwoods the other day, dried and flattened, ready to use. I had 2 turkey call makers reach out within that week. They were making in between 50 and 75 calls each every month. And they knew a lot of other turkey call makers. That is an example of a small business that buys valuable wood. Don't overlook them. Imagine this clearly. Every single time you pass over these smaller woodworking groups, you're literally leaving money on the table again. You're missing out on potential sales today, and you're also forfeiting powerful word of mouth promotion tomorrow. These niche customers don't just buy lumber, they talk, share, and recommend. It's free marketing. For too long, I've ignored these specialized woodworking communities, thinking they were too small to matter. But once I started actively reaching out to these niches, something surprisingly happened. They didn't just buy lumber, but they became vocal, passionate advocates for my sawmill. Suddenly, my mill's reputation and profits grew faster than I imagined possible. Good news is you can easily fix this mistake by simply dedicating a portion of your marketing efforts toward these smaller woodworking groups. You will quickly expand your customer base. Here's how you can apply this right away. Identify your local woodworking clubs, online woodworking forums, and specialty groups in your area. Reach out directly, introduce yourself, share photos of your lumber, and offer tailored products that specifically meets the woodworking needs. Taking these simple steps, you will unlock a hidden stream of loyal customers, eager to buy and excited to spread the word about your sawmill. Another costly mistake, quietly killing your profit, is not knowing how to properly care for your lumber once it's been cut. Poor storage and improper drying can quickly turn your valuable lumber into low quality wood, destroying your profit margins. I know I've covered this before, but it's very important. Think about it like this. Every warped, cupped, split, or moldy board is money lost. When lumber is stored incorrectly, the quality drops fast. Even worse, your sawmill's reputation suffers, driving customers straight to your competitors. I learned this the hard way when I first started milling lumber. I watched helplessly as hundreds of perfectly good boards warped and became mold covered, causing my profits to disappear. But after cutting hundreds of thousands of board feet, I discovered just how essential proper lumber care really is. This is easy to fix with just a few simple adjustments in how you stack, store, and dry your lumber. It can dramatically increase its quality, value, and your profits. High quality lumber sells faster, commands higher prices, and boosts your reputation as a reliable sawyer. I won't cover all of them today, but there's one that I haven't touched on yet. And first and foremost, I believe this detail is overlooked the most. I also believe it's the start of mold issues, especially in very humid climate. It's removing the sawdust from your lumber. This sawdust is what holds moisture and breeds mold like an old loaf of bread. You can scrape it off with a scraper, or you can do this little trick that I do. I drag one board across or down the other, which helps loosen it. And then I flip it a time or two. I would say it knocks 95% of this sawdust off. Whatever method you choose, make sure you get it off. Next, you need to make sure you're stacking correctly. Right after cutting, stack your lumber with dry stickers placed every 16 to 18 inches to ensure even airflow and minimize warping. Check out my video in the description on stacking and stickering lumber. And you have to stack, you have to sticker it. If you do not, moisture cannot get out of that wood. It will mold like you've never seen. I've had huge bundles of lumber just turn into a mold ball and stick together. And yes, of course, they went to the burn pile. But another costly mistake many sawyers unknowingly make is failing to seal the ends of their freshly cut lumber. When you skip sealing, the ends of your boards dry out faster than the rest, causing cracks, known as checking. Some of y'all might know it and may have experienced it. Checking will run right up your valuable lumber, rendering it useless. Each board that has checking means lost money, wasted effort, and low quality products for your customers. When I first started milling, I overlooked this simple step and watched helplessly as perfectly good boards cracked and lost their value. This is specifically important when dealing with hardwood. And before I go on how to prevent that, I want to remind you again, drop down in that description and sign up to that newsletter so you don't miss out on those tips, tricks, and hacks to help you grow your small sawmill business into a profitable operation. And to move on to protecting your lumber from checking, I'm going to give you some great news. It's simple and affordable. You can use latex paint, tar-based sealant, or my personal favorite is Anchor Seal. It's made just for sealing into logs. It provides long-lasting protection, prevents costly checking, and maintains your lumber's maximum value. When do you apply this? I'll answer that for you. The easiest time to apply this is before you even mill your log. Cut the ends of that log, get fresh ends, coat the entire end of the log. This is the easiest to me. A pump-up sprayer can be used, a paintbrush, or a roller. Or, immediately after cutting your lumber, apply a generous coat of your chosen sealant to both ends of your board. This takes a little longer than coating just the ends of the log, but it still works. Whatever sealant you choose to use, just make sure you use it. Lastly, the location matters. Don't place your lumber bundles in stagnant air. Position them so prevailing winds can move freely through the stacks, ensuring even drying, preventing that unwanted mold and moisture buildup. Taking these simple steps ensures higher quality lumber, fewer boards wasted, and more money in your pocket. Your customers get better products, your reputation grows, and your profits rise. Thank y'all for joining us. Drop down in that description, and don't forget to sign up to that newsletter. Happy milling from Riverside Wooden Farm. Y'all come back, you hear?